Athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now here's Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. The shot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Levine with it. Shoots. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Chicago with the ball. Up top, Levine. Covered by Johnson. Shot by Levine, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Hunter. No good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top, up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Johnson, Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Over White. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Carter. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
If you give Vucevic room to fire, he will, especially from the mid-range area.
Here's Young. Fires the 3. Here's Johnson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmaker. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago with the ball. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. DeSumo is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the 3. Now here's Levine. Oh, Zach Levine way back there.
I mean, fearless shooting from Zach Levine. Doesn't let the deep range intimidate him.
Pass to Capella. From outside Bogdanovich. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Ball. DeSumo on the wing. Outside, Williams. Now Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, Levine drills it with a hand in his face.
That's something you can't defend. Zach using his vertical to shoot over the top.
And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella. Leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Levine. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Zach Levine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Bufkin in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Missed inside.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 4. Now here's Smith, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Chicago now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bogdanovich, his second, team second. At the line for the Bulls. Sorry, Craig. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 6. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Another shot. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They lead by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
Just a dominant force for them on the offensive end tonight. I mean, stepping up big when his team needed, being able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe to say this game would have been a rough one for them without him in the mix.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
He's a good shooter from the stripe as well. You can count on Zach LaVine to make his freebies.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Count it.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're in front by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Chicago timeout.
And the Bulls making a change here. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that puts them up 5.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over to Sumu. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear from Bogdanovich. This guy is a baller.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Chicago.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Young finds Capella. Johnson for three. No good. So the Bulls win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.